Welcome back. That was John Lee Hooker, Chill Out. We start with our guests today from SUPCOM and Mahmoud Qobbi and Ines Arous, and I will let them say a little bit more about themselves. First of all, Ines, welcome to both of you, first of all. Ines, can you introduce yourself a little bit more to our listeners?
Yes. Good afternoon for all the listeners first.
Thank you.
So my name is Ines Arous. I'm a SUPCOM student, second year, and I'm 22 years old.
Right. Okay. Okay. And you did the prépa first, and then
yes, preparatory school.
You went to
preparatory school for 2 years. Then I was selected to be a SUPCOM student. It means it's the High School of Communication at Tunis, and it's an engineering school, a high-level engineering school here in Tunisia.
That's right.
Yes, it's the first one in telecommunication here in Tunisia and in all Africa. So.
Do you have are there students from other countries at SUPCOM?
Yes, actually we have students from all over the world who comes here to study at SUPCOM. From France, from
African countries.
Yes, from African country, Mauritania.
Right. Okay, Mahmoud.
Hello everyone. I am Mahmoud Qobbi. I'm a first-year student at SUPCOM. I followed the same path as
Ines.
I did prepa for 2 years. Then I was selected to be a SUPCOM student, and I am in the organizing team of the
event
forum.
Of the SUPCOM forum, and this is the event you have come to talk to us about. So the forum is a forum of for engineering students and for enterprises, and it is entitled E-Revolution, Big Data, Cloud Computing, and the Internet of Things. Well, these are all words that are alien to us. Okay, so Mahmoud, what is the event?
The event is, as you said, an encounter between engineering students, mainly in ICT, and enterprises that work in the same field. This is the 5th edition of the event, and as you said, also the themes of this edition are Big Data, Cloud Computing, and Internet of Things. These are the hottest topics about ICT these days. And as the name suggests, Big Data refers to the huge amount of
information,
of digital data that an entity have to treat, such as banks or big enterprises that have to that have this huge amount of data to treat.
Right.
And there are specific technologies which are developed these days to treat this amount of data. So the forum of this year is going to talk about big data, cloud computing, which is a technological solution to storing and treating this data, and Internet of Things is about how everything that we are used to use is nowadays connected to Internet, such as lamps or on phones or whatever you may think about is nowadays connected to Internet. And the Internet of Things theme is about how these devices can be connected between each other to treat our data and to have it wherever we go.
Wow, we will be, let's say, wired up.
Overwhelming.
Wired up. Everywhere we go, we will be connected wherever we go. Maybe even if you take a knife in the kitchen, the knife will be connected to some kind of device or whatever. This is really weird.
How to cut the thing.
Or it may suggest how you should cut. Okay, in which direction and how many slices you can have. And well, this is the future for us, because we are not really into technology, but it is certainly a very interesting event. So the event is going to be on the 10th of December, yes? For a whole day?
For the whole
For
day.
the whole day.
Right, and it's going to be held at SUPCOM or in another place?
It's going to be held in the conferences center in the
Al Ghazala Technological Park.
Yes.
Right. Okay. The conference center is not far away from SUPCOM.
It's about a 5-minute walk.
Right. So, who is your audience for this forum? All students who. Engineering students, or other people could attend the event as well?
Of course, engineering students are our main target. But everyone who feels in a way or another related to the to ICT and for these themes can register to attend the event.
Right. Okay. So we'll come to this later on. Tell us about the format of this event. So how is the event organized? Is it going to be in the form of lectures, workshops? How is it?
Mainly there will be conferences held in the first part of the day.
Right.
And then there will be round tables about these themes, animated by people who work or teach in the field.
Right. And they are all at SUPCOM, or they come from other places, other universities, other countries maybe? This
year we have many guests that are foreigners.
Okay.
For example, we have Ernest Kachia, which is Dean of the Faculty of ICT and Head of Computer Information System at the University of Malta.
All right.
We have also Adel Amri, which is a professor at Centrale Paris.
Who is a professor at Centrale Paris. Right.
Yes, and Susan Azizian, which is Director, Mentor and Professor of Digital Economy and Marketing at the Sabi University in Paris.
Right, and the opening ceremony, I guess, is going to be, you will have a keynote speaker who is Mr. Tawfiq Jlasi.
Yes.
The Minister
of Higher Education and research and ICT.
And the long title.
It's a long title.
Right. Well, of course. Well, he will open the event and he will give a talk, I guess, at the opening of the event as well. All right. The speakers that you have mentioned, maybe here Ines can tell us a little bit more about the details of the program. So Ines.
Yes, first we'll start by the opening statements of our director, Mr. Munir Frecha. Then we are expected the minister, Mr. Tawfiq Jlasi, as you said, to give a statement.
Right.
Then we'll abord the first subject, which is the Internet of Things, with the conference talking about the impact of the global mobile industry and addressing the risks and challenges of these projects. Then after the coffee break, we'll talk about the big data. So how it can generate a new business model and the Internet of Things, the strategy aborted about big data. The third topic is, of course, the cloud computing, which is an emerging technology that we are using. It's the newest technology that every ICT engineer want to get more about it. And we'll talk mainly about the emerging use, the less cost and more options that offers this technology, and how it can generate business.
So that's the program
basically,
for the day.
These are the main topic about the conferences. Then there will be a round table. Will be every expert and teacher who is there, or professor. Even students, I think, can participate by asking questions in the round tables. So it's mainly about exchanging experience, exchanging information, and to get more about these topics.
Right. So you have the enterprises as well, which will be there. They will be present. I mean, the enterprises, how related are they to these topics that you have mentioned? Big data, cloud computing, the Internet of Things. Are these things which are really implemented here in Tunisia, or are they new things that companies will come to the event in order to learn about them? Mahmoud.
The big data and cloud computing are technological solutions which are already used by enterprises to treat their data. And
are they used by the majority of enterprises or by ICT companies, for example?
Not necessarily ICT companies. As I said before, banks also have big data problems, and they are beginning to use these solutions. The enterprises that will be present in the forum are also service providers.
Right.
They provide. Some of them provide these solutions to others, to
other enterprises. Okay,
yes.
So there will be companies maybe who will learn from each other's experiences as well.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Other enterprises may also offer services. To others.
To others, right. So it will be as well a platform for exchange of experience and exchange of information. Right. Okay, we'll have another short break with music, and then we will come back to talk maybe about other activities as well that SUPCOM organizes, because this is an annual forum, but you do organize so many other events, you have so many other activities, and maybe this is really a model for engineering students, just to know that it's not because they are SUPCOM students that they only focus on new technologies or ICT or whatever, but they are also very busy with other activities and other events. Stay with us, we'll be back. Welcome back. You are listening to the International Service of Radio Tunis, 21 minutes after 2 on our radio station. And we continue with our guests today, Mahmoud Qubbi and Ines Larous from SUPCOM. They have come to tell us about the event due to be organized on Wednesday, the 10th of December, E-Revolution, Big Data, Cloud Computing, and the Internet of Things. And we have talked about the program. We have talked about the different let's say aspects of this event. There will be conferences, there will be a round table, and there will be discussions certainly among the participants. And we just started to talk about maybe the other activities that SUPCOM organizes as well, that the students organize. And if you can give us an idea about student life at SUPCOM, so that people know that ICT students are not only good at ICT things, but they can do, and they have an interest in other things as well. So, Ines.
So, besides our studies there at SUPCOM, we've got a lot of clubs, and we make a lot of activities. We organize different events for the clubs behind the ones that are specialized in the ICT, like the software, and we've got an underread club. We've got also one specialized in music, SUP music, and
music. What kind of music?
Everyone who wants to learn about instruments and wants to learn music, we've got students who teach each other how to use it, how to play music, and they're pretty good. I think they will be playing things at the forum. And we started recently a culture club, which the main topic is to read a book, to talk about it, to make debates, and to learn how to communicate, to make to have a general idea, general culture about everything's going on, not just to focus about our field, to have a general culture, as I said. Actually at SUPCOM we organize different events as well. Like we organized recently the TEDx. Yes.
Right.
We invited different speakers from all over the globe, and we organized the AMAG, the TCPC. It's always about sometimes to give an idea about leadership, how to communicate, and other events are more specialized in the ICT, like development and whatever related to technology. So our life is full of different activities beside the studies. Actually, SUPCOM offers different kind of convention, like with Paris Tech, Télécom Sud Paris, even Georgia Tech, which is in the USA. So it's mainly to teach engineers how to have a life between their field, their specialty, the ICT field, to have a general idea about everything's going on in the market, and to have behind that a leadership career. So to learn about how to communicate, learn languages is really
all the soft skills that you need afterwards when you are on the job.
Yes, all the soft skills we need are our main concern.
Right. Well, these are really interesting things. And music, you mentioned music, you mentioned books, cinema?
Cinema, yes. We organize, it's like for the week of, we call it stage de langue, the internship of language. There we watch movies, and we try to make a debate about it.
In original versions?
Yes.
Right, like in English or in French? Or
in French, usually. We may start this year in English, and we after that we make like a piece of theater.
Ah, really?
So we last year we had to introduce one region in the country, in Tunisia, and to make a theater about it, to introduce it to like a tourism invitation for everyone.
All right, that's interesting. Well, these are interesting activities. Mahmoud, let me get back to you. Can you tell us a little bit about the organizing committee of the event? How many people are behind organizing such an interesting event?
We are about 60, divided in different...
60?
Yes.
Wow.
60 between first years and second years, but mostly there are first years. The second years are essentially committee heads.
Right. Okay.
And we have about seven committees. Communication one, which is the one I belong to.
Right.
There is a sponsoring one, logistics, web design, all different kind of activities are divided in specific tasks, which are given to the corresponding committee, and everyone is working independently of the others.
Right.
But after compiling the result, we get the events we organize.
So you have one maybe person who is probably guiding the whole operation. Who is that? Your director?
No, it is a second-year student.
A second-year student who monitors all that.
Yes. In the end of the first year, there is in the end of each year there is elections which designate the executive committee of the team which organizes events at SUPCOM. But all activities are held and organized by students. SUPCOM mainly assists in a financial way.
A financial way, okay, and logistics as well, maybe logistics.
No.
So you have to.
All is done by students.
To organize all that. Wow, that's great, and that's very important too. You learn by doing things, because that's
yes, that's one of the targets of our formation, because apart from ICT, we focus essentially on entrepreneurship.
Right. Okay. How many visitors do you expect for this event?
About 2,000.
About 2,000.
Wow.
2,000
Between 1,000 and 2,000.
2,000 people. Okay,
Yes.
so it's going to be a full day then on Wednesday, the 10th of December.
Yes.
Your sponsors, was it easy to get sponsors for this event?
It's been
Quite an issue.
quite.
Always
tricky.
the problem with sponsors,
It
right?
was a bit tricky, but there are official sponsors who accept to sponsor all of the events that SUPCOM organized, but the amount of money that they give is not sufficient, so we have to go for other sponsors,
That's right.
event by event.
That's right. Okay. All right. Well, is there a message that you would like to give to our listeners before we finish?
Come to our forum. It's going to be quite interesting.
It's going to be very interesting, I am sure.
Yes, everyone who's interested in the ICT field, these new technologies, don't hesitate to come join us, and you're more than welcome.
Okay, so how can they join you? They have to register to attend the event? Do they have to pay any money? How is it like?
It is free, but the registration is to be done today at 7 p.m.
At 7 p.m.
At
You
7
open
p.m.
registration.
We open online registration.
All right.
Yes.
So, and the registration goes on for how long?
A few seconds.
Few seconds. So
Yes.
it gets full
You
very quickly.
Yes.
Right. And it's free.
It's free.
It's free. So it's a little bit the type of TED event, you know. You just open for registration and people
Register
online immediately.
For example, for the TEDx we held in the beginning of the year, registration was closed about 2 minutes after it was open.
After it was open. Wow. Well, thank you so much. It was really interesting to hear about this event. We wish you all the success for that.
Thank you.
So let me just remind the listeners, it's going to be on Wednesday, the 10th of December, starting what time in the morning, according to the program, Ines?
8:30
Starting 8:30 until
4 p.m.
Until 4 p.m. And it's going to be a full day with plenty of guest speakers and plenty of students as well, enterprises, leaders in the field of ICT. The event is an e-revolution, and it's about big data, cloud computing, and the Internet of Things at the Conference Center
in Al Ghazala Technological Park.
In Al Ghazala Technological Park. Thank you so much. Our next break with music will be back. Stay with us.